cappuccino. Oh, I want to share something with you guys. Oh, that's so good. I cut out all artificial sweeteners. Yes, I did, and butter spray. And I am on day 4 or 5. Long story short, it was just a bunch of stuff that made me, sometimes, do you ever feel like God's trying to tell you something? Whether you have like an article that keeps coming your way, or somebody mentions it to you, and it just was this thing with me and the whole Splenda in my coffee, fake sugar in my coffee. I've said this to you guys before, and then I thought, oh, there's no way I can give it up, blah blah blah, and be on a healthy eating program, whatever. Well, guess what? I can. And what I'm doing differently with my coffee, because I wasn't gonna go and try to do, let's go off of it real lightly. I would rather just cut it out and see how my body responds over the next 30 days. It'll be interesting. But I've been fine. So instead of having my coffee with nothing but chemicals in it, I'm making my cappuccino with that little biolati thing. See it back there? That my mom, that I was raving about, got me for Christmas. People, it's so awesome. I think it's like 80 or 90 bucks on Amazon, and it makes the best cappuccino. It's like restaurant quality. So I use 2% milk and raw sugar, real raw sugar. And the thing that I notice about when you take fake sugar out of your diet is that it has made me want everything so exceedingly sweet. Like, I had no idea I was using more Splenda than most people use in an entire year in a day. But seriously, like, I went to the grocery store to get some groceries, and one of the things I was looking for was some yogurt. And every brand of yogurt, people, every brand has some fake crap in it. Whether it's high fructose corn syrup, or aspartame, or sucralose, or maltitol, or xylitol, or all those sugar alcohols. I mean, every single one of them had something that I'm like, oh, don't want that, don't want that. And so I kept, sorry, I thought there was a skip. I kept looking, and finally I got one brand, and it's called Organics or something. And there's nothing artificial, and it's sweetened with organic cane juice. And the first thing when I tried it was, I was like, wow, this isn't as sweet. This music just always reminds me of other stuff. But anyway, so then the first time I had that yogurt, it was kind of like, wow, this isn't as sweet. But the second or third time, I'm like, this is great. And I think my palate is just going to adjust to having not that fake, nasty, overly sweet taste. So I'm looking forward to it. I had a couple people write me on Facebook and say that they had good experiences when they got rid of it. And this is just a personal thing. I hope you all know I'm just sharing with you what I've done. If it's something you're interested in, you can, I know Jody Lane, that's where she was one of the people that I had read. She had cut out aspartame and seen really good results. She was stalling. And I asked her, I said, what about Splenda? Do you feel that way about Splenda? Because I always thought Splenda was a safe. So I'm not preaching and saying it's bad for everybody. Obviously, a lot of people use that stuff, and they reach the results. For me, like I said, you guys know, I feel like I'm having great results, but there's this one little area of fat on my body that I swear to God, I think I could do cardio 24 hours a day and it won't budge. And it's driving me nuts. And I'm impatient, so if there's things that I can add to help, and it's things that I personally think are a good idea, I'm trying it. So, no, I'm not trying it. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Thank God I can still have coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, and I think I wanted to kind of announce, this is not a big deal, but you might have noticed I'm not doing vlogs on the weekends. It's just, I've noticed kind of like you guys and me, we probably don't read vlogs as much on the weekends, so I'm only going to do it Monday through Friday. Hope you're okay with that. Tommy, is that all right? Alex, so glad that you're back. Meg, darling, I'll call you right after this. And just on a side, completely non-fitness related note, people, I'm dealing with the past couple of weeks, so much drama, and for the life of me, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but you know what? I deal with things. I address them. I don't have a problem like facing somebody and talking about things. It's never easy to talk about things, but guys, I'm dealing with some people in my life, and I find myself going, how can you get to be in your 30s and your 40s and it's like you're in denial, or your idea of dealing with something is like, well, let's just not talk about it. Let's just not talk about it. Guess what? My ex-husband did that. And, he's moved far away and he doesn't talk to half the people that used to be in his life for 20, 25 years. I mean, that's sad. I mean, and then these people that I know, I'm not trying to make anybody look bad by talking about this. I'm just saying, I feel sorry for people that don't realize that, you know what, an unexamined life is a life not worth living. If you can't look at yourself and see, how can I become better, physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever, what kind of life are you living? Because you know what, you're just gonna have to keep cutting people off that disagree with you, or that you don't like, or you don't like what they do, or how they said this to you. I mean, that's not life. You can't go through and order people and order your family and your wife and your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friends like something through the drive-thru. But yeah, I'd like somebody this tall with no drama, no baggage, somebody that's patient, loving, kind, honest, trustworthy, likes Krispy Kreme donuts, and will spend a lot of money on me. How much? Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you add will never lose any hair, or get Dunlap's disease? That'd be great. Thanks. Hello, people. We're all people. We all have faults. Deal with it. Grow up and deal with it. This is like the 5th person in a row where I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, denial ain't just a river in Egypt, people. On another note, this is such a great song. On another note, I kicked major booty at the gym today, okay? I was in a bad mood, I was running late, there's a lot of crap going on, a lot of people that I want to beat the heck out of right now. Sorry, some of you guys get so mad at me when I leave this on, so you know what, just for you, I'm putting it on silent. But I had chest and triceps today, which I loathe. I loathe chest and triceps, you guys. I don't know why. I hate all tricep things. I hate them. I hate dips. I hate overhead extensions. I hate skull crushers. I hate it all. And I hate the rope thing, And I hate chest because I'm always like, oh! But I'm going to tell you, I went up on all of my weights. So I do close grip, for your triceps, close grip, raises, or whatever you want to call it. When you're laying down and you have the bar, I went up 10 pounds on that. I went up 10 pounds on my skull crushers. I went up to 40 pounds on the rope. I went up on all my weights, but most specifically too on the flat bench chest press. I almost went up maybe 20 pounds total. I think I had started doing 40s and now I'm up to 60s. And this one guy, I could tell, when I went over to pick up, the stuff, he was like, thinking I was going to pick up like 10 pounds. I got it like that, baby. Okay? I'm not full of as much sass as normal people because I'm annoyed as hell with drama. I'm tired of it and I'm just trying to delete it. I'm trying to follow my own advice and just say, you know what? You can't change it. You cannot do it. It doesn't matter how, it just doesn't matter. You cannot, look what it does. Look what it does to your life when you let yourself sit and pontificate on people and things that you cannot change. I cannot change them. It doesn't make it right. I just need to release. I need to call Renee. I need to have a massage. I need to get over it. But I did great. I feel great. No, that's a lie. I actually have a little bit of a stomachache today, but I think that's because of drama.com. I'm over it. You guys have a great day. Thanks for all of your emails. You rock. And that's it. Let's make today, or this week, a great week. Enough said. Sorry about the no shoes, Tommy. I'll do it tomorrow, okay? I'll see you Wednesday.